Let us say just Advaita Vedanta, because when we go into dividing all the different schools of Vedanta, then it takes hours to just, figure out the differences.
Yes.
Um, with the goal
Yes.
of Advaita Vedanta as well as the goal of Tantra is the same as far as self-realization is
Mm.
concerned. Um, Tantra is more theistic in the sense that it embraces worshipping the deity, repetition of the mantras, visualization of the mandalas more seriously. If you are a serious Vedanta practitioner, you are supposed to only reflect on Vedanta vakyas, the Upanishads, and nowadays you can see Vedantis worshipping and even doing havan. That doesn't make sense to me because Shankaracharya rejects these things, honestly. And so um, these are maybe used for chitta suddhi, but these cannot be immediate means for realization from the strictly Vedanta point. But from the Tantra point, these are as valid the means as a realization philosophically or meditation. Rituals are as authentic as sitting in meditation. Chanting is as authentic as doing philosophy. So that gives hope for all the startup of people, not just only those who can do philosophy. But then it goes a little beyond that. That Tantra embraces the world as a real expression of the Divine Mother. The earth I'm living in is the body of the Mother. It's not Maya or illusion or avidya, ignorance, and I have to get away from. It is the place I'm in. I'm her expression, as well as this world is also her body. The divine, the world we are in is the body of God. So therefore, it is not to be shunned or something to run away from. Our worldly
Correct.
pleasure, the same
Mm.
way, is not a hindrance for our self-realization. We can embrace our life. We can embrace our sexuality. And this freaked out many Vedantins. Oh my God, you guys are talking about embracing. That is horrible. They are going to go crazy. So this is about accepting our real world and accepting our real life and recognizing the world as it is, as real. But there is more to, rather than either or situation, it is more situation. Like what Nandra is saying, as this is also good. If you enjoy, suckling on like a sugar cane stick, that is good. But if you like some
Yes.
chocolate, here you have, so it's not that we are saying the sugar cane is horrible. It is just that there is some more refinement you can have. And then, but it comes from the same world experience of sugary taste. So the world is not the antithetical to sweet taste. There is sweet flavor in the world, but you can refine your palate and go to some deeper experiences. And that, like if you are a refined dancer, you would know that everybody dances, and then a refined dancer takes like 12 years of toil to learn what it is. So there is a different, and very few people understand the difference. There's just like everybody
Correct.
sings, and there are some actual real singers who have like a decade of
Yes.
training. And then you can't say, okay, everybody sings, why are they wasting time? So this is not like that. Everybody sings, there is song and there is refinement. So what Tantra is saying, devices to refine our own experiences, but not reject our everyday experiences. So in that sense, too, Tantra is a bit different, but there is not a categorical difference as far as the goal of self-realization is concerned. Both are embracing the same thing. One talks about fullness, in the sense Tantra, Purnata, Purnahanta, the complete yumness. This is a Trika category, Trika term. And then the Vedanta mostly talks about Brahma realization. But as far as the Satchid Ananda as a description, that matches both the, Chidananda is the
Correct.
way we describe Lord Shiva. Also, that is a category in
Mm.
Advaita Vedanta. So there are like a common aspects, and in some regard, particularly in the modes of practicing, there are some differences. So Vedanta practice is
Mm.
not really a term in my opinion, because realization is not a practice. You see, Vedanta is about direct realization. And this is a very high form of teaching, actually. I'm not rejecting Vedanta, but people who are not in, like, once you hear Aham Brahmasmi, I am the Brahman, and you don't get realization, what to do? Keep repeating that. I don't know how much helpful that is going to be. So, when,
So you're saying without practice and without having experienced that aham brahmasmi, just saying it will not help,
yeah,
is what you're saying,
yeah,
without an
yeah.
actual
So,
practice.
my point is, Tantra gives you the path. You have to walk that path.
Mm.
And then, if that realization happens in the way the Advaita Vedanta describes, so be it. But that is not the only experience out there. Abhinava Gupta's experience may be a little bit nuanced and a little bit different. Ramanuja's experience may be a little bit nuanced, a little bit different. So we do not have to say only this Acharya is true. What is our business? Do we want to have the experience? Or do we want to stick to which particular dogma is good to defend? The people who are not really doing the thing is the people who are jumping to defend, you know and not actually giving enough time to experience for themselves.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.